So I'm going to watch the run to open the game. I feel like that's kind of what he goes to a lot to open games from what I've seen. Or just first downs in general. A lot of hot routes, but yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah. Tough matchup. I don't really got a great one-on-one fit to guard Cooper Spector. JT Church probably isn't the best build I have, so I'm not gonna too mad at that, but gotta work on moving it around a little bit yet. So I probably don't want to stick in man too much unless I have support to guard Cooper Spector. 1st and 10. Handoff. James Stockton with a nice run with gain of 9. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be cut in. Unfortunately, he just got to the outside for free anyway, so it's not going to matter that much. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 45. We got Jarvis Lucas in shotgun. James Stockton, the lone back to his right. Motion is Cooper Spector. There we go, pressure gets there. I wasn't check what that got there. I don't know who got there first. That might have been Dion Bridges. And incomplete. Unai Unga with the breakup on that play. You gotta watch what Stockton does for sure. Since that's technically my man. Looks like he's gonna be there though, so I need to take away Cooper Spector. Good tackle from Cofield there. We're gonna bring up 4th and 6 for the Commanders here. Here we go. Just shade Spector's way. Stay on him. And what a jump by Eskew! That is an insane pick. Way to go up and get it. That is absurd. Rio Eskew with a Superman type jump right there. Great play, Rio. Alright, 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Sky Battles with a carry. Gonna get a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Handoff here. Sky Battles. Gonna get a gain of 3 there. Running up 3rd and 3 early in this game. Big snap here. Yeah, he dropped. So we can't catch him off guard here. There we go. We got the fake punt to Andrew Connor. Caught him off guard a little bit there. Bold call early in this game. I don't know. I was actually considering punting that, but I thought I had it based off the return formation. And Sky Battles are right up the middle. Going to get a nice gain there up to the 40 of the Commanders. Jarrett with Trent Pickrell here. Snap taken by Gable. Throw underneath for Nzerma. Cut up. Get off me. Come on, Nzerma. Up to the 24. Elise. Handoff, Sky Battles. Gonna find a little bit of a lane for 2. Alright. 2nd and 8. We got a handoff here for Sky Battles. Got a lane. Gonna juke in. And he's gonna fight his way down to the 5-yard line. He's been playing well so far today. Like it so far. Alright, 1st and goal from the 5. We're gonna come out in our normal short yardage formation. Good old split T coming out. I think I'm actually gonna switch it this way. We're gonna hand it out here. Dante Boyce is gonna lose 6. Take this though here. Screen pass. Sky Battles. Has a lane to the end zone. Touchdown. That's just the elite offensive line coming into play there. Got great blocks. And into the end zone goes Sky Battles. Saying good coverage there. He might have. I don't know. I don't know what he was really trying there. Maybe he could have got 19. And off the left here for Picasso, Dion Bridges, and I think that was Javier Jennings combined, or maybe it was JoJo Banks. Can't quite tell. The pre-roll, but I thought it was off right now. Maybe the countdown is showing that it's blitz here. Going hyper aggressive. There we go. Javier Jennings there actually make the great run stop. Okay, motion here. From James Stockton. I'm going to stay over here, stay ahead so he can't get Spector. Yeah, there we go. Good pressure. So I think this 3-man rush should be able to get things done here. I think that's... Alright, so, oh, I see where he's gonna... Oh, nope, he went for a covered route. Come on, Henderson. Yep, good pick. Alright, 1st and 10 here for the Buccaneers. We're gonna hand this off. And, wow, that was a really good defense. I think that's... Muldrow is 4, right? Yeah. Filled that gap really well. Yeah, feel for your players again, because it took me a second when I was playing against Austin to really get that down. There we go, come on, Gable. Come on, Gable. There we go, good run, Gable, up to the 46. Is tired, though, so we're gonna run the ball here. Oh, cut up, come on, Sky Battles. You're faster. You're just faster than most of the people on this field. All the way up to the 15. Explosive run there from Sky Battles. It's just the pure speed. It's like here, you can just outrun people for a couple extra yards. I think we actually have way better numbers on the left here. So we're gonna... Well, nobody picked up the defensive end. Yeah, Redmond definitely should have chipped him at minimum. Probably should have just taken him. But here we go, 3rd and 14 here for the Buccaneers. Gable dropping back in shotgun. Pressure just too immense there. Frayne Whitman can't contain Hefney off that left side. We gotta bring down the field goal unit. Alright, Dennis Hawk's kick is up and good, giving a 10-0 lead here early on in the game. Alright, run play here. Come on, Dion. Alright, there we go. Good stop. Dion Bridges and I think John Chekwa as well as Rio Eskew kind of all combined in on that one a little bit. Jarvis Lucas takes the snap. We got... Oh yeah, we like this. Cofield. Okay, I was gonna say... No shot he was getting that one in bounds. I don't know how he was even that open either. Mid-blitz that a lot of people send. We're gonna come back, drop into coverage out of cover 3 there. I think he was trying to hit John Carroll there. Would have been a tight window for sure. Let's do this so it's more likely that Clyde Cooks gets one-on-one. Yeah, that's just Cooper Spector. Tough catch, really. I mean, you can't play too much better defense than that, but at the end of the day, you have to find a way to. There we go, Dion Bridges. He just demolished that left guard and stopped the run for a yard. Dropping here. Pressure gets there. We're actually going to drop him. I like this. We're actually going to put Chekwa over there. This could backfire because I feel like he does get a lot of stuff over the middle normally around this time, but I also think it could help a lot. There we go, pick Chekwa. Not a great throw from Lucas there. I mean, it was pretty covered anyway, but it just was not a good position to be placing the ball either. There you go, gain a 6 there. Alright, 3rd and 3 here. Yeah, we're just going to take a snap. Pressure actually getting there. Frayne is struggling with that defensive end there, but Gable's going to manage to get the first. I feel like his twitchy running style there when you need it. He really does get that top speed, but it's not like his real game comes from scrambling. Oh, okay. I'm almost surprised that 71 didn't pick that. Alright though, 2nd and 10 here. Hand it off, Sky Battles, cut up field. Oh, come on, good blocks. Good way to break it. Oh, Sky Battles? Some tough running there from Sky Battles. We love to see it. Quick handoff here, Andrew Connor. Just fight through it. There we go, 1st down for the fullback. Gotta be aware of the time though. Yeah, that was not looking good there. Just really wasn't anywhere to go. Low-key, I think we might... Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to throw this one. Pick roll, gonna get maybe 3 there. We're gonna up 3rd and 10. Got a little bit of heat coming here. Which means we should have Nzerma one-on-one, and Gable misses. Alright, hey. It's alright. First playoff start for him. First playoff playing time in general for him. But we'll take a kick. Up, there we go. It's up and good from Dennis Hawk. 13-0 now. Chekwa. Let me go underneath here. That's good coverage from Cedric. Cedric Henderson has actually been playing out of his mind today so far. Pulling a screen pass though here. Sky Battles, step up. Come on. And that'll be 9 seconds left in the half. Obviously, it hasn't looked good for him, but good catch from Zerma. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's fine. As long as we get a tackle here. There we go, Pickrell. Good tackle. Honestly, I don't think he has anybody. I guess Austin a little bit there, but he hasn't really picked, like, anyone to latch on to. I've only heard it. That's the only one I've heard him say, like, at all positive, but he hasn't really picked any one person to kind of just go anybody. Good run there, though, from Sky Battles, getting up to the 50. 20 yards to open the drive is never a bad thing, especially when it's just a simple run up the middle. We're going to do again here with on the read option. Sky Battles got up. Muldrow caught him, but still a good run there. Alright, so now it's 2nd and 2 from the 42. A little bit of a heavier look from the Washington defense. We're going to go handoff here. Splits the gap between the two and is going to get a first down. Nice 7-yard run there. I like the run the other way here. Sky Battles cuts out. To be another 13-yard gain. Alright, here we go though. 1st and 10. We're going to hold jet sweep here. Pickrell. I should have just ran straight for the outside. I thought he was going to get in the way with Muldrow, but oh, I probably should have kept that. That was a pull and pitch. Not all bad. There you go, Greg Chambers. Come on now. I couldn't get the spin move to start. He might have been able to get out of there, but oh well. Kind of the pace of how things are going right now. Alright, 2nd and 15. Good hit, JT Church. Don't let Kazim come down with that. An extra body on Cooper Spector is never a bad idea. That's Hunley. Hunley, I believe it's Connor Hunley. My 4th corner, we're coming up with a clutch pick here in the playoffs. Hasn't been the best for me, but he's made a few plays. And that's a big-time one right there. 1st and 10 here. Gable going to hand it off to Sky Battles. Going to cut back in and get a gain of 9. He has been very efficient so far today. Actually, I think we kind of have this to the right. He might be able to blow it up with Sean Hawthorne here, but okay, he actually just ran commit that way. More, I'd still be worried about right here. There's Chambers. Cut up, cut. There we go. Good play, Greg Chambers. Here, we're going to hand it off to Dante Boyce here, who breaks the tackle, stumbles over another one, and is going to get taken down after a gain of 2. So some tough running. He's just very prepared for the run now, which makes a lot of sense. Take the snap here. There we go. Greg Chambers catches it right by, I think that's Tony Etienne. That's just not a good matchup. Well, motion here for Trent Pickrell. And we're going to hand it off. Sky Battles. Cuts. And down to the 2-yard line. And off here. Andrew Connor. Not going to get in here. Yeah, I still don't know. I mean, the Sky Battles here. Takes a snap out of Wildcat. And he's going to get in. Stays on top of somebody to fall in. Alright, here we go. 1st tense. Cooper Spector's in motion. That's my responsibility now. There we go. Good swat down. I thought about going for the pick. That would have increased the chances that Cooper Spector could have come down with it. And I'm not trying to allow any points. Run play here. There we go. Eskew. That's why I'm doing that. Well, that's it. That's a great find. Henderson should be able to catch him, though. At least slowed him down a tad bit for McNeil to catch up. I got a really fast DB room, so even if you do catch one pass like that, the odds it goes to the end zone is very low. But through 3 quarters, we've pitched a shutout. I don't know if that'll stay true. I mean, he's down 3 scores. He's got to go for touchdowns at this point. What are you looking for here? I'm going to stick on I messed up. There we go. Good tackle, at least. Brings him down to 1st and goal. That might be the first time it's been 1st and goal for him this game. Shoot. Alright, we're going to try some weird stuff here not entirely by design, but up that way. Wow, that's a really good throw. Back is real. I'm worried about it. Like I'm not out of the woods by any means. All right, D-line helped out. We're looking a lot better after that missed 2-point. No, taking the extra. No, you shouldn't have because you would have needed 2 at some point anyway. It lets him know where he's at least now. I would have onsided it there probably, but there's definitely a thought process that says let your defense get the stops. All right, here we go. Handoff here for Sky Battles. I need a little bit better of a block from Andrew Connor. He's down in bounds though, right? Yep, he is. Pretty stacked box still, but I would rather just run it and get a little more time off the clock. Plus this is a sweep play, so. Got a gain of 2 there. Good defense from his part. There you go, good punt coverage there. Gonna start him at the 20-yard line. We'll take that. Oh, I see where he's gonna throw that. Oh, come on, Chekwa. Oh, they're gonna say he was out of bounds there. I almost feel like I should challenge it, but I'm not going to. I'd rather save the timeouts for worst case scenario. I trust my defense with how we've been playing today. I don't feel like we need that pick. I'll give him the force one. Alright, yeah, that's Cooper Spector. Or what? Because if not, I might have to check my settings again, because it should be... There, man, JT Church up on Cooper Spector, give him that extra assist. Palmy. We know Palmy's good. Important catch for them right there. We're going to actually come out in a little bit of a weird look here. I didn't get all my adjustments off. There we go, good tackle. Good tackle, Henderson. He has been playing so well today. Trying to get out here because we know that's going to be a corner. Oh, that is a great catch by 16. Who's 16? John Carroll. I don't know what I'll do yet, but I gotta play defense and win this game first. He's down 9 with. I don't know why he went for 2 there. I'm not gonna lie. He got it, so it doesn't matter, but I don't really know why he did it. A handoff here, cut up. Come on, push us forward a little bit. 3 yards, we'll take it. Okay. Snap here, taken from Gable. Oh yeah, we got Nzerma here. Leaving Nzerma just gets wide open there. That's going to set us up really well for the rest of... that's the big first down we needed. That'll take us to the 2-minute now. Now he's basically going to have to get an onside to win the game. To take care of the ball and try to keep it moving downfield. Alright, we're actually going to bring Greg Chambers in motion here. I'm going to use him as a lead blocker. There we go. Good run. Should actually be a very nice look for us here. On the crack, and there we go. Honestly, good defense from him. Smart call using his timeout now. I don't mind waiting the first time, but you definitely have to use one there. Gonna have to hand it off, and that's really good defense by the Commanders. 59 yards. Let's see what the wind's looking like. There's a shot. I don't think it's exactly likely, but he's in safe man anyway, so. About perfect kick. And it looks like it's going to bounce out just barely off the crossbar. So I'm putting Chekwa one-on-one with Spector in zone. That way he just has an extra guy following him. Because if that's him, if I'm him, I'm drawing something up to try to get Spector the ball quick here. And I'm going to shift to kind of go over to John Carroll's side. Come back down. He's going deep here. McNeil can't come down with it. He went for a tough play with Pommy. I don't think that was the read, honestly, for him. I don't hate the idea behind what he's doing there, but I just really don't think it's the time to go for it. That motion here. Oh, come on, JT Church. There we go, good hit. One of the few people that can actually probably force that to be an incompletion there. Alright, with that, now we gotta cover this. 4th down and 10. This is game right here. This is game for him. Game point. You know what? We're just gonna tell him you gotta make a quick decision. I don't care if he knows it's coming, if he doesn't. See what you got quick here. I'm gonna double Cooper Spector because that would be my security blanket read. If I see pressure coming. There we go, Rio Eskew pick. Get down. Take our lead, take our victory. So I made sure I did everything I could to stop Rio Eskew from stop Cooper Spector from being the one that beat me right there. He went for Cooper Spector. I don't blame him at all. It's a great decision to go to your best player in the biggest moment. It just made a lot of adjustments. Never their own decision to do that, right? But all right, though. Good game to Sebastian. All right, here we are in the divisional round. We're playing the Dallas Cowboys here at AT&T Stadium. We beat one NFC East opponent in the Commanders for the wild card week. And now we are going to be here in Dallas. So, yeah, we're going to be starting on offense today. We got a return set up. And it's going to be a touchback to start things. We'll start our first drive here at the 30. It's going to be a handoff to Sky Battles. Got some space to the outside. Sky Battles going to have the first down, but he's going to fumble the football. It's going to be recovered by the Cowboys. First snap of the game, and Sky Battles fumbles it. Hey, defense getting out here early. We got to try to get a stop here, make that mistake as little of an impact as possible. Moon gets the quick screen here, and is going to get 7 yards. Here on 2nd and 3, Gatson dropping back. Shakur Gatson going to step up and get sacked. Good defense there. 3rd and 4, Gatson looking, and he's firing for, that's going to be Boone down the left sideline. That's going to be a touchdown for the Cowboys. I mean, yeah, this is a very far from ideal start. We're going to go for a handoff here, though. Battles trying to atone for that last fumble and is going to have a first down and more. Nice run there from Sky Battles. Go with another handoff. This time, Battles tries to bounce it but can't find anything. Now here, dropping back, Gable fires for Elise and Zerma. And that's going to be caught and down at the 31. Handoff here, Sky Battles with some space to the outside. And that's going to be up to the 14. Here going fake pitch. Gable hits Sky Battles, and that's going to be down at the 15. No gain there. Handoff for Sky Battles on 2nd and 10. Breaks a few tackles, and they're going to give him forward progress of 2 yards. Here, Gable dropping back on 3rd and 4. It's going to be complete to Elise in German. Fighting his way forward for the first down. What a play by Elise. Here, we're going to go a handoff. Battles. Tries to get to the outside. Nothing there. And on 2nd and goal, he threw a pick. I don't know what happened to the footage on so, yeah, you're going to see a few plays. I mean, sometimes I just got to be slow nowadays. Try the footage from it and show it, but yeah. Turn it over. Very unfortunate. Now the defense is stepping up, though. Sack right there. That's going to be a 4th down already. And Gatson's throwing deep, and he's going to fit it into, I think it's Antoine Williams into the slot. Decent run there. 2nd and 6 now for the Cowboys. Shakur Gatson dropping back, throws the ankle out there. The running back has it, and he's going to have the first down. We got single back, handoff here, and that's going to be about a 7. I think it's the fullback, Philip Aranda. Not fullback, backup running back, I think, Philip Aranda.
4th and 3, and they're going to kick the field goal. So Battles here. He's going to have a gain of 5, just about. Gable dropping back on 2nd, throws the screen pass. Battles has some space, gets away from one tackler, and that's about all he can do. Gets a first down up to the 45-yard line. And yeah, 1st and 10 here. Gable coming out in the shotgun. We got gun bunch here. And Gable dropping back is going to run out of time. And he's going to manage to flip it out to Sky Battles. What a play by Gable just to get it out. And that's going to take us back to the line of scrimmage and to the end of the 1st quarter. I mean, yeah, that is impressive just for a play that went literally nowhere. But it'll be 10-0 after 1. And we got to battle our way back into this game. Gable play action. And he's trying to evade pressure. Just got to throw it away. Pressure just got right there. Gable dropping back. Fires underneath to Trent Pickrell, and he's going to have him for a yard. I'm going for it a year early. I feel like I need it. So Gable dropping back, throws underneath, has Greg Chambers, but it's not going to get the first down. That's going to set the Cowboys up with great field position. Gatson here is going to get sacked, though. Clyde Cooks finishing the play. Always an elite presence on the D-line. Helps us out a ton. Here, though, Gatson firing, and it's going to be intercepted by Cedric Henderson. He carried that beautifully, and he's going to give us a little bit of a spark that is much needed at this point in this game. Gable dropping back, throws underneath, has Elise Zerma, who is going to fight his way for the first down and more, all the way up to the 39-yard line. Gable is going to hand off. Sky Battles is going to get about a gain of 8. Nice run by Sky Battles. Gable here rolling to his right, and he's going to get a nice block. He's got some space. Blocking was beautiful from our receivers and running back. That's going to be a touchdown. Gable running it out, running it all the way in from that distance is really impressive. Here, though, Cowboys going to hit Antoine Williams for a gain of 15 on the first play of this drive. Got to be aware of him. Handoff here for Jackson, and he's going to get the first down right there. Nice run there. All right, Shakir Gatson dropping back, and he's going to take off. He's got a lot of space. That's going to be a first down and more, but he's going to have to take some shots to get that. 1st and 10 to be a handoff. Jackson is not going to go anywhere, about a yard. Another pass here. Gatson rolling to his right, and he's going to fire, and he has his running back, but he's going to get popped by, I think that was A.T. Church just short of the end zone. Stop the QB sneak. Deion Bridges a big factor in those, but he's going to hit the flat route for a touchdown to his running back. Got to be more ready for those. That's strictly what Chambers here one-on-one, and he's going to carry the defender out of bounds. That was very nearly terrible. Quick goal here. Gets about a gain of 9. So on 3rd and 1, we need to try to dial something up and get us hopefully at least the first down here. Let's see if we can do that. Gable dropping back, and he's getting hit as he's throwing, and that's going to set up a 4th and 1. We go for it again. Gable manages to get this one out, but he misses his target. I think that was Shelton Brown he had wide open and just missed. So next drive here, we got Gatson rolling out. Going to run for the first down, and that's going to set the Cowboys up at 27. Handoff here to Jackson. And he's got a lot of space down the left sideline. It's going to be a touchdown for the Cowboys, putting them up 24-7 here in the 2nd quarter. Gable rolling out, and he's going to have some space and run for the first down. But yeah, this is a tough position to be in. We've battled back from a lot of deficits in this franchise so far, so we got to do it again. Throwing deep though, and Elise, I believe it was, couldn't hold on. Gable here on 2nd and 10, hit the check down to Sky Battles. Get a block from Trent Pickrell, and that's going to be enough to get us the first down. Here we got a handoff to Battles. This time we got nowhere to go. I mean, I think it was Spencer DiCarvalho came off free off that left end. Here we go. Battles gets about a gain of 10, setting up 3rd and 2. Gable rolling out here. Got a nice pancake block from Kyrie Carrington that's going to open up a little bit of a lane for Gable to run. Now we're going to run with Andrew Connor, the versatile fullback. At least that's what he's listed as. He can play a little bit of everything. Running back for us right now. Gable here to take the snap out of shotgun, and he's under pressure, got to roll out. He's going to his left, trying to set his feet, but he just decides to throw it away. Smart play there. 3rd and 6. Gable fires, hits Sky Battles, and that's going to get us all the way down to the 2. All right, we might be able to get a score before half. Let's see. Gable rolling to his right, and he's just going to have to throw this one away. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Gable dives but cannot get in. So we're just going to take our 3 before half. Don't want to compound with mistakes. Want to make sure we get some amount of points on the board. We'll get it 24-10 at half. Only down 2 touchdowns now, 2 scores. No, just didn't want to be in a 3-score game going out of halftime. But Cowboys getting the ball first definitely does not help our case. Setting up a 3rd and 1 here. Gatson throws underneath, and it is broken up, bringing up a 4th and 1 early in the half here for the Cowboys. Gatson throws, and it's incomplete. Great play by the D-line. Here, we're back on offense. Battles breaks the tackle, gets loose a little bit, and is up for a gain of 9. Handoff again. He's getting that's play action. And that's going to be Andrew Connor down to the 3. Nice find there. Coming out in our short yardage formation here. Handoff to Andrew Connor, and he's going to get about a yard. All right, 2nd and goal. Handoff. Sky Battles. Clear lane to the end zone. Touchdown. Sky Battles. All right, next drive for the Cowboys. Looking deep here, and he fits it into, that's Boone, and he gets a little shifty, gets down to the 37. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Dropping back once more is Gatson, throwing deep, and that's going to be broken up by Henderson. Looking for Jonathan Moon. I don't blame him. That's a decent matchup for him, just because of the size difference. But that one's going to be picked. Rio Eskew covers that perfectly, working over the middle of the field and gets to where he needs to be. He's going to set up the Buccaneers on offense here. Handoff, Sky Battles. And that's going to be about a gain of 5. Yep. Another handoff. Battles with some space. Going to have a 1st down for the Buccaneers. Another handoff here. Sky Battles with some space. Going to have a 1st down and more. It's about up to the 40-yard line. Throw here from Gable. Rolling out to his right. And he's going to get sacked. Setting up a 2nd and 17. Try the screen pass, but it hits off the back of Zach Redmond, the offensive lineman. Gable driving back here. Hits Dante Boyce. And that's going to be a 4th and 9. We're going to take the long field goal attempt, but we're going to miss it. Dennis Hawk cannot make the long range attempt to go through. So the Cowboys back on offense. Handoff here, but it looks like there's going to be a holding call. That was a solid run, but well, it doesn't matter if we get a holding call. So 1st and 16 here. Gatson's going to get sacked. I believe that's Clyde Cooks finding his way through the offensive line. Ever present there. Gotta know what's going on. Clyde Cooks and I think Javier Jennings got there. But he's still got a throw off for the 1st down. Gatson hits his running back, and that's going to be about a gain of 9. And the quarterback sneak is going to get him the 1st down. Handoff here is going nowhere. Clyde Cooks there on the stop. Gatson is going to get sacked. Clyde Cooks among the 1st one there. Gatson dropping back once more, 3rd and 22. And JoJo Banks is going to force an errant throw that makes it 4th and 22, and they're going for it. And it's going to be picked off by Cedric Henderson, who might have some room here. Makes a nice cut. Cedric Henderson is going to return it back to the 49. Handoff here for the Battles. He's going to get about a yard. Not much there. 2nd and 9. Gable throws. Has Elysian Zerma, who is going to fight forward for a 1st down. And here we go. Gable once again dropping back. He's going to step up actually and slide after a gain of 6. Here we go. Gable once more. He's going to get sacked this time. Going to lose the football, but Kyrie Carrington picks it back up. Gable here throws underneath, has Dante Boyce. Dante Boyce is going to run and get it to a 4th and 2. And at this point, we're keeping the offense out. They're going to huddle, but the Cowboys do call a timeout to try to set themselves up in a better defense. Could be smart. We'll see how it plays out for them. But yeah, we need to find a play here and try to push forward to this 1st down. Keep the drive alive here. Try to get a little bit of extra time. Gable, everything pretty covered, but he throws for Elysian Zerma, who makes an impressive catch at the 7. And that'll set us up beautifully for a red zone possession here. Andrew Conacher loses the football, bounces off defenders, and Kyrie Carrington gets the touchdown, the offensive lineman. I mean, what a play. I really don't know what our fumbling issues are today, but if it works out like that, I'm not complaining. Nice battle away there from Cedric Henderson. Gadsden dropping back, throws, and he finds Antoine Williams down the middle of the field. Antoine Williams is going to score a touchdown here. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're going to be down 7 again. Lose about 3 yards there. Play action. Devon Gable throws, and Trent Pickrell. What a tight window throw by Gable. He places that perfectly. 1st and 10. Gable throws underneath. Sky battles. About a gain of 4. Gable dropping back once more. Is going to look, and that's going to be Elise Zerma down to the 27. Over 100 yards now today. Gable stepping up here. He's got some room to scramble, and he's going to slide down at 13. Gable's dropping back again, stepping up again, has more room to scramble, and he's going to run into the end zone. Touchdown to Javon Gable, and that's going to tie things up for us here. Gatson hits a check down here, nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 10, Gatson dropping back, and he finds Boone for the 1st down. And this is going to be a handoff. Jackson tries to get the edge, not much there. He's going to go down for a gain of 2. And nowhere to go there. Going to drop that ball. Gatson throwing, and he gets a tight window throw to Boone, who is going to stay up until about the 30. Handoff, and Jackson's got nowhere to go. Another handoff. Clyde Cooks is there to blow it up. We're going to call our first timeout, try to conserve some time for us if we can get the ball back. Boone is going to get tackled. A nice tackle there from Roby. And they're going to take their 3 to take a 34-31 lead with 1:08 left. It's crunch time. Gable hits Elise Zerma, who's going to break a tackle, still on his feet. Elise Zerma for a 1st down. Gable throws, and he's got Sky Battles for a gain of 9. And we're going to get back on the ball. And, yeah, here we go. Gable calling out some adjustments. Going to take the snap. And he's going to throw it for Greg Chambers, who catches it over somebody and gets out of bounds. Nice play, Greg Chambers. Gable throws underneath, has Trent Pickrell. Trent Pickrell is going to get out of bounds after about a gain of 9. Gable dropping back again, and there goes right. Oh, and that's going to be a big-time touchdown for us here. That should basically, I mean, we got to play some defense, don't get me wrong. But that puts us in a great spot to win this game. Gadsden's going to have to throw it away on the first play. That's a good start. Good start for sure for this last defensive stand. Looking deep, Frank Averill is going to bat it away from Duran Mays. Nice, nice, nice. And 3rd and 10, Gadsden's going to get hit as he's throwing, and that's going to be incomplete. Setting up 4th and 10. Game time right here. This is for game. So let's see what the Cowboys can try to dial up here. Mountain shotgun. We're in a dime look. Dropping back into coverage. And we're going to get an illegal touching call on JT Church. So he's going to lob one up here. I mean, yeah, that's going to be incomplete. And there'll be one final play for the Cowboys here off of that penalty. Yeah, we're going to come out and prevent and just kind of do the best we can here. And this is going to be for a game. Let's see what they got. Last play of the game. Gadsden dropping back. Under pressure, gonna have to fire, and it's going to be caught by Jonathan Moon, but it'll be tackled at the 24, fortunately. The Buccaneers will hold on to win this one 38-34. Great game to the Cowboys, and I mean, yeah, now it's time to go into the NFC Championship round. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we are in the NFC Championship round against the Lions once again. We were in this exact same spot last year. Obviously, we're hoping for a different result here today. But yeah, we're going to kick off. That's what we like to see. Play defense to get things started. It's who we are, it's what we are, it's how we've been defined through the course of this franchise so far. So let's stick with it and try to set the tone. So first play of the game here, we got Hudson handing it off to Austin York. As always, very familiar to us. Going to be no gain there. Second down, we got Hudson dropping back, throwing a drag route, complete to the tight end Bettinger. Then we have a 3rd and 6 here early. We need to try to get off the field. He's going to throw it, and Jamar Stuman's going to come down with it. Tough catch there from the tight end. Hudson dropping back once more is going to get sacked. I believe Javier Jennings is the first guy there. I think JoJo Banks helped him out a little bit. Here we go, though. Hudson throwing deep for Bettinger is going to be caught. 3rd and 6 once again. Hudson takes the snap, looking, throws right up the seam to Stuman, who bounces off 2 tacklers, and going to walk into the end zone. I mean, yeah, we can't have that poor of tackling if we're going to win today. Oh well, let's try to set the tone offensively. First play, Sky battles stiff arms but loses 5. Not ideal. Gable here on 2nd down and 15. Hits Zerma quick, and that's going to get us up to 3rd and 3. You're going no huddle here, try to get back on the line, get something going quickly. Take the snap, throw underneath. Sidney Brown is going to go down a yard short. We're going to get back on the line again right away. And the Lions are going to call a timeout, try to get into a better look to stop us here. We're going to go for it again. No doubt in my mind here, we need to be able to get 1 yard if we're going to win a championship. So here we go. 4th and 1. What do we have for us, and what do the Lions have to try to stop us? Let's find out. Ooh, they're going to have an offsides anyway, but Gable throws, has Elise, and going to get up to the 40 and push his way out of bounds across there. And we'll take this ball at the 38. I mean, that's a great play from Elise. We had the first regardless, but here we go. 1st and 10. Gable trying to escape pressure, fumbles, manages to recover his own fumble somehow. But yeah, we can't be having that. I mean, he just flat out dropped the ball there. And now we have a rough situation here. 2nd and 23. We're going to try to dial up a little bit of a screen pass here to Sky Battles. Could get us a lot of work here. And Gable's going to fumble again. And May, that is going to pick it up. And the Lions have possession now with a chance to go up 2 scores here very early in this game. Yeah, we just can't be winning games with, especially playoff games, much less the NFC Championship with turnovers like that. Hudson, though, dropping back, and a throw deep for Bettinger, and he's going to catch it over John Chekwa, and the Lions are going to go up 2 touchdowns here. I mean, yeah, that is just an insane grab from the tight end. And there's really not a whole lot else to it. I mean, Chekwa's in fantastic position, but it just did not matter. Okay, though, here we go. Back on offense. Let's get something going. Sky Battles trying to find a lane, just nothing there, and loses a yard. Gable's dropping back on 2nd. Gonna hit Battles underneath. Sky Battles is going to not quite get the first. 10 yards though. 3rd and 1. Got another offsides. Andrew Connor is gonna fight for the first down anyway. Obviously we're gonna accept the offsides. We had a couple extra yards. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 44 though. Gable dropping back. He's scanning. Gonna hit Trent Pickrell. Trent Pickrell up the right sideline, and he's gonna duck out at the 27. Nice gain there. And another handoff here for Sky Battles. We're going to stick with the run game. It's been not too efficient so far today, but we'll get us 7 yards there. Can't abandon it. We abandon it, we're playing right into their game. Battles going to catch a quick one here. Set up from the 12. Battles gets a yard maybe there. Not much else to be found. 2nd and 9. Gable tries to throw it up to Chambers, but misses him. And yeah, that's going to bring up 3rd down here, where Gable's going to hit Elise, who's going to plow his way over a couple people into the 2-yard line for 1st and goal. I mean, that just breaking tackles at a high rate. It's always been impressive. But here, Gable barely manages to get the throw away. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And Elise has a dislocated ankle and will not be back for the rest of the game. Okay. I mean, obviously that's a massive hit. He's maybe our best player. He's up there. I don't know if he is for sure, but here we got Connor running into the end zone. The fullback running into the end zone. What a play. Andrew Connor gets us our first points. York here gets the stretch. And Roby is going to bring him down after 2. 2nd and 8. Throw quick, finds Stuman. And that's going to be first down for the Lions. All right, here we go. Handoff, Austin York, and he's going to be brought down right away. Good defense there from our guys. 2nd and 10. Hudson dropping back to pass, and he's going to dump it down to Tylen Sparks. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to go down willingly at the 33. Another drop back from Hud, and he's going to throw deep for Stuman, and he lands out of bounds. A little bit of a break for us. It was a tough play to make, though, for this tight end, too. Hudson, though, here hits Pinkston, and Pinkston's going to go down about the 16. Hudson dropping back once more, throws, and it's going to be intercepted. That's Terrion Cofield with a big-time pick. We're going to try to bring this out. A little bit of a return. Can't quite get away from that guy, but we're going to get the ball here at the 13-yard line. I mean, that's a big play for us. Gable here rolling out, hits the screen pass to Sky Battles. Sky Battles tries a little bit of patience. Not much there. Is going to go down at the 24 after getting the first. I mean, decent play. Gable here, looking. He's going to step up, and he's going to slide down after a gain of 6. Just got to take what you can get sometimes. It's all right. Go handoff here. Sky Battles, a little bit of space. Breaks off a tackle and keeps going. That's going to be a nice gain there. Off that successful run, we try a little bit of play action. Have to dump it off quick to Andrew Connor, who is going to get 5. And here we go, 2nd and 5. Battles is going to fumble the ball, and the Lions are going to recover. I mean, we can't be having turnovers like that and expect to win important playoff games, much less the NFC Championship here. But we're going to have to try. So out comes the defense here. We need to stop, see if we can figure out a way to get it. It's going to be a handoff here for Austin York. He's got a big lane in the middle, and that's going to be enough for a Lions first down. Hudson dropping back is going to throw quickly, nearly picked off, but he's going to find a way to get it in. That's going to be a 5-yard gain. Handoff here to Austin York on 2nd and 5, not going very far, 2 yards. 3rd and 3, Hudson throws underneath, and it's going to be broken up by Unai Unga. On 4th down, Hudson scanning the field. He's going to throw it, and he finds Joey Herrick, who is going to be brought down at the 22. Hudson, 1st and 10 from the 22, finds the corner out to Jake Benninger, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Lions. We got to figure out a way to respond here with our next possession. Battles, tries to find some space, nearly gets out of there, but is going to lose a yard instead. Gable on 2nd down is going to hit Greg Chambers right about the 50. Hey, we need a big play. We know where to look. Here, 1st down and 10. Find a way to get it into Trent Pickrell. He's got some space, makes a nice move. Trent Pickrell is going to get all the way up to the 23. Nice play. Play action here. Gable going to roll to his left, and he's going to fire for the end zone. Touchdown, Shelton Brown. All right, we answered back. We need to still play some defense, though. If we don't get a stop, it's not going to matter for much. Tackle here on the screen pass from Rio Eskew. Hudson dropping back. He's looking, is going to throw deep, and has Jake Benninger. Now, here, dropping back again, Samuel Hudson finds the quick route to Bettinger once more. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Drop back again from Hudson. And is going to hit the flat. Tylen Sparks, the running back, is going to go out at the 6. Going to go a handoff here. Austin York, you know how tough he is to stop in these goal line situations. Going to tackle him for a loss of 3. Drop back here from Hudson on 2nd and goal, and it's going to be complete to Bettinger again. These tight ends are giving us some issues. Gable dropping back, hits Andrew Connor. Not much of there, only going to be a yard. We're going to call timeout. Gable scanning, looks for Greg Chambers, and he cannot quite come down with it. So on 3rd down, Gable trying to make something work, throws it up for Andrew Connor, and it's going to be batted away, 4th and 9. We're going to punt here, try to prevent any more scores before half. Because, if we go for it, don't get it, we're basically setting them up to at least get 3. So let's not compound our mistakes, and instead just play defense for this last little bit of the quarter. Don't allow any big plays. That one gets swatted to the ground, nearly caught off the dive. I mean, impressive effort, but yeah, that's going to end the first half, and we're going to be down 28-14. So we got to get things going here in the second half. Start it the right way. Get Trent Pickrell, gain of 4, not the worst. Gable dropping back, going to hit Shelton Brown, and he's going to go down after getting the first down. Gable dropping back once more, is going to look, is hitting Greg Chambers, but can't quite actually hit him. And that brings up 2nd and 10, where we do hit Chambers, this time on a drag. And Chambers makes a nice spin move all the way up to the 39-yard line. All right, dropping back again. Another last play for Gable. Looking. Chambers cannot quite come down with it over that guy. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Gable is going to hit underneath here to Trent Pickrell, and he's going to get hit hard, but it'll be down to 3rd and 1. This play, we get the handoff. Sky Battles is going to be brought down. Cannot quite get that first. Going to go no huddle, try to catch him a little bit off guard here. And, yeah, see if we can't get a quick play off. Gable calling out some adjustments. And Javon Gable dropping back, going to throw quick, and he's got Andrew Connor for the first down. Here, Gable scanning the field is going to hit Sky Battles, and that's going to be a first down. Here on 1st and goal, Gable dropping back, he's leveling up, and he's going to hit Shelton Brown for the touchdown. Puts us down 7 here, Lions get the ball back. Hudson finds Bettinger, and that's a lot of space for him, getting up to the 45. Screen pass here. Joey Herrick is only going to have 4 yards there. Here we go, another drop back. Hudson throws, and he finds Joey Herrick again. That's going to give him a first down and a little bit more. Hudson dropping back again here on 1st and 10. Throws underneath. Tylen Sparks, complete. Hudson again, dropping back out of single back, and this time incomplete, was pretty well covered. 3rd and 7, it's going to be a handoff to Austin York, and that's really not going to go anywhere. 4th and 6, they're going for it. Hudson dropping back, looks, and it's batted down. Buccaneers are going to take over here from our own 26, and this is a chance that we can go tie it up. See if we can make it happen. First play, we got a handoff. Sky Battles is going to get a first down and more up to the 40. Gable here, dropping back, hits Andrew Connor, and that's going to be a first down. Way to battle forward for it. Here we go, Battles with another handoff. Not much room this time, going to lose 2. Gable dropping back on 2nd and 12, throws the drag to Trent Pickrell, who is going to get the first down and a lot more. Trent Pickrell down the right sideline, and he's going to get tackled right about the 8. All right, 1st and goal here. It's going to be a handoff. Sky Battles with some space, and he's going to find his way down to the 2. We go for 2nd and goal, try to fullback dive. Connor cannot get in. Here on 3rd and goal, Gable throws, fires, finds Nelson Harmeling. That is like our 3rd or 4th string tight end back of the end zone, but it will be a touchdown that ties this game up. And yeah, here we go. Lions back on offense. Hudson is throwing. He gets hit as he was throwing, and it's incomplete. Nearly caught there in double coverage. Hudson dropping back, hits the drag route here to Bettinger. That's going to get a gain of 8. And that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, where we are all tied up here in Detroit, 28-28. And yeah, we got to try to finish this game out. But here we go, 3rd and 2. Hudson dropping back, throws, finds the streak, and Stuman cannot hold on. That'll bring up 4th and 2 for the Lions. Hudson dropping back once more. Throws, looking deep, and Henderson will bat it away. The Buccaneers will be taking over here at the Detroit 38-yard line. That is a massive play for us, and yeah, it puts us in a pretty decent spot here late in this game. So Gable looking here, it's going to be 1st and 10. Handoff to Sky Battles, and there'll be no gain there. 2nd and 10, Gable dropping back, going to try to step up, but he gets hit as he's throwing, and that'll make it 3rd and 10. Play action here, Gable gets hit once again as he's trying to throw it, looking for the tight end there. And that'll bring up 4th and 10 from the 37. We're going to take our 3, try to just take a lead here. Dennis Hawk, the kick up, and it is good. That'll put the Buccaneers up 31-28 here. First drive here, first play of the next drive is a handoff to Austin York. Then we got 2nd and 10, Hudson dropping back, looking, and it's going to be caught by Stuman. Keep this drive going for the Lions. Hudson throwing, finds Bettinger. These tight ends are going to work. It's going to be a handoff here to Tylen Sparks, who is just going to get the first down. Not much more of that play. No huddle from the Lions here, keeping it up tempo. They're going to take a drop back pass here. Hudson is going to have to throw this one away. 2nd and 10, Hudson throws it, and it's knocked up into the air and hits the ground. 3rd and 10 here. Hudson scanning the field, throws, and he's going to find Jamar Stuman all the way up to the 18-yard line. what a find there. And yeah, like I said, these tight ends are killing us right now. Hudson calling out some adjustments, make some of our own. Hudson scanning the field, looking to the right, and it's going to be intercepted. Rio Eskew with the clutch pick there as the Lions had entered the red zone. He manages to run just in front of that route, get both feet in, and we will take over here from our own 17-yard line. I mean, that is a very, very crucial play at this point in the game. I mean, if we can get more like that, we'll be looking really good. Yeah, 1st and 10 here for the Buccaneers. We're looking at a little bit. We decided to adjust here. We changed to a run play. Battles, you can't find much. Breaks a tackle or two, but only a yard. So 2nd, we're throwing it. Gable fires, and Greg Chambers holds on for the 1st down. Here we go. Handoff. Sky Battles trying to get the edge, and he can't quite. Cuts back. Tries to cut back out, and is still going to lose 2. Gable here on 2nd and 12. Under pressure is going to get hit as he's trying to find Trent Pickrell. 3rd and 12. Gable throws, has Andrew Connor, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. We're trying to end this game right here and now, so we're going to go for it. Gable dropping back, fires for Chambers, and it's intercepted by Mays. And Mays has a lot of space going down the left sideline, the 20, the 10, and that's going to be a pick 6. And as I've said a couple times this game already, those turnovers are going to kill us. Can't be turning the ball over, and especially can't be allowing pick 6s if we want to win a game like this. But they got it, 35-31. Good news is we're still in it for right now, so we have a chance to make a clutch drive here, go down the field, and see if we can make something happen. Gable steps up. He's just going to get sacked for maybe a loss of 1. Gable dropping back again here on 2nd and 10. Throws, and Andrew Connor cannot hold on. We're up 3rd and 10. Gable dropping back once again. Fires, and Greg Chambers with a nice toe tap catch on the sideline. Go a handoff here to Sky Battle. Little juke move, and he's going to get tackled after the end of 8. Gable dropping back again. Throws, and Greg Chambers this time is going to come away with it. Down to the 28, and here we go again. 1st and 10. Gable tries to step up. He really can't find anything, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. 2nd and 16 now. Gable dropping back, fires for the drag, finds Shelton Brown, who's going to break a tackle and get up to 3rd and 8 at the 26. So here on 3rd and 8, Gable is dropping back, looking, fires, and it's going to be batted down, bringing up 4th and 8 for the Buccaneers. Gable scanning, he's going to hit the slant route to Trent Pickrell, who's going to hold on, get the 1st down, and go down at the 15. Setting up the Buccaneers in the red zone now. We need to find a way to finish this drive. So 1st and 10. Gable comes out in shotgun. We got Battles to our right. Gable is going to drop back. Throws underneath for Sky Battles. And we're going to get a gain of 4. We'll call our 1st time out. Here on 2nd and 6. Gable is going to throw for Trent Pickrell, who's not going to be able to hold on that time. That was a tough hit. 3rd and 6. Gable steps up and is going to fight down to 4th and 2 from the 7. This is going to be game right here. I mean, we got to figure out a way to at least get this 1st down and keep the drive alive at minimum. So yeah, we're going to call something here, try to get a quick throw off, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gable is calling out a couple adjustments pre-play. We're going to take the snap. Gable fires for Andrew Connor. He's open, but it's going to be overthrown. Just couldn't quite get to the ball, and it's going to land behind the end zone, and that's going to really do it for us. I mean, that throw just, that throw, I feel like that route was open. It just wasn't. I don't know if it was more so on Gable for not getting in the right spot, or Connor wasn't right where he needed to be. But that's going to do it. We lose once again to the Lions in the NFC Championship, this time 35-31. And that one was really right down to the wire. We'll probably make some adjustments in the offseason, and our goal is to make it even farther than this next year, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, hey. Lions go on to win the Super Bowl in this one. But yeah, over the Raiders again, funnily enough. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one.